Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Galactic Gaia. And today we have one of my lovely friends, my dearest friends, JJ of Tuta Speaks. So, JJ is a bringer of vibrational light to your purpose, is what we think right today at this
I
time.
do.
She brings it to people's purpose. How about that? She brings
Yeah.
vibrational light for people to discover their own purpose. How
I
about
like that. Thank you. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, and it's really interesting the way you do that, JJ, because for a long time it's been through your earth language or light language, and that's changing right now. You're going through a metamorphosis, like the planet is in all of us. So I love that.
Mhm. Yeah, it does. It seems to change all the time. And it's almost like we kind of like skip forward, like the thing I'm gonna say, it's like, oh, I don't need to say that anymore because we're already past that. And I loved discovering with clients that I could discover what their gifts were. Um, and then I was like, well, maybe I have that gift too. Maybe they awoken it in me. And then after the session's over, I can't do it at all.
Oh,
So yeah, I wish it would stick, but it doesn't.
that? So
wow.
when you do have a client, JJ, what does that session look like?
Well, I have them just fill out if they know some things that they want to work on or anything that's going on in their lives. I have them write it out when they sign up for a session, and uh, and so I get a little bit from that. But by the time the appointment comes around, it's usually changed, and I listen to them. We just talk for a little bit, and then with like the vibration of them, their words, and what they're talking about, we usually go into it's different for everybody, but then I'll just tell them what I see, and somehow they can see what I'm seeing too. Like we get together, we hold hands like soul to soul, and we go and we'll go to a cave. Like this one instance, it was a cave, and it was like the cave of remembering for this person, and I just guide them and I hold space, and sometimes I'll pick up the information, and sometimes holding space for them, they'll pick up the information, and it's a really beautiful experience.
Okay. It sounds like very similar to what I do because I connect to the vibration of the voice and
Mhm.
I'm also a seer. So when I'm connected to the vibration of the voice, I'm able to see what's going on also. So it sounds very similar that you're doing the same things. Now, connected to the voice, do you do yours distance or do you have to have hands on in your presence?
I used to do hands-on when I lived in San Diego. I had a really beautiful external space, this healing room to do it in. Those were a bit powerful, to be honest with you. Now it's all long distance. I do it over Zoom, and it's nice because people can relax in their own space.
Mhm.
Uh, you know, if they want to fall asleep on the couch afterwards, I tell them I'll just step out quickly, and we can talk about it later.
Yes. And so, how do people get in touch with you?
They would go to my website, tutaspeaks.com, and there's a section there where they can get a hold of me to ask me any questions. There's that connection, and then they can also sign up for sessions. And I can do just an energy session, like Reiki, Oracle cards, and any recordings that come, and then I send that to them. And then there's the really fun one-on-ones where we get together on Zoom and have a chit chat. There's also a session. I have a lot of light language people that come my way. And so there's a session that's only like 30 minutes where we just check in to see if everybody's doing okay. Because some gifts can, like, especially if it's a spoken light language, it can be unnerving when it pops out and you're not really sure if it's real or what's going on. And I love listening to it, and then telling them how I feel because I'm a sensitive, and it's like I'm like, oh, that went to my throat, or that went to, my heart, or it's outside of my self healing. And yeah, I really enjoy mentoring other light language practitioners.
That's
JJ, you have this gift, I think, for bringing that out in people, and not that you have to take these courses and things like that, but the inner part of us, bringing out our inner gifts, and that's really amazing. I remember we were getting ready for something, and you were like, well, you already know this. And it's funny, my daughter had said that before too. And Gail, we do this
yeah,
too, we all three do this, that it's there is an inner knowing and so much of that, and that you can help people with that and do it in such a maternal way. It does feel very sisterly maternal.
Yeah, thank you. It's like, and I get this question of like, well, if we have this inner knowing and these inner teachers, then why would it, why do I need an appointment, or why do I need a class? And I feel like, so if it's like a starseed family, right, Gail? Like, it's almost like when you meet one of your kind, and it's like they'll ignite something or awaken something in me, and I'll awaken something in them, and that's how I feel.
yeah, I agree with you. A lot of times on the class, all it is a key unlocking the door for it
Yeah,
to come out as what I feel. And I tell a lot of people when they do take classes, all that is just to open that door. You
yeah,
don't have to follow the way that's being taught because you probably already have your own ways already. But it just does. It's that one little spark that opens that door.
Yeah.
and that brings in the community too, the spiritual
Mhm.
community. Like I took Reiki was my first step into it. I was fully an adult when I did it. I was always been like sensitive to stuff, but I didn't know what it was. And so when I was an adult, I took Reiki, and that was my first spiritual community, and I loved it. I loved just being around other people where you could say anything you want. And then that led into a class that a lot of people on our online community offer, where it's like psychic development. And it was very similar to the classes that I took in the San Diego area, where you just get to, there's no judgment. And we would have somebody sit in the middle of our circle in this class, and we would be like, no matter how silly, if it's just a color, or if it's nothing, like we all share, even if it's nothing, say you've got nothing, because, it's just everybody's talking. And the psychic development, the spiritual stuff, it's like just being with people that you can say, oh, I see a duck, and everybody laughs. And it's like the next time you might see something else. Um, and I also feel like the people that you're around, sometimes it's not the class that you're going for. It's like the energy of the collective of the people that show up, or one person. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. Anything else that people need to know about you? Ways to get a hold of you or watch you or see what you do. I know you're a guest on Terry's channel a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I love my time with Terry. It's so fun. And then I'm Allie. Yeah, Allie at Heart and Soul Connected. We do double digits, so we always have a double date on 3344, etc. Those are always super fun. I do have my own channel at Tuta Speaks on YouTube, and
can you spell that for people?
well, yeah, Tuta Speaks is right there.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Thanks.
and yeah, and I was doing more of my own stuff and my own readings on my channel, but I've stepped back a little bit, which was important for me to. I went to Sedona. I went to Sedona, and that's where my light language emerged like 10 years ago. And then so my 10-year anniversary, I went back. Terry was there. We were at a retreat, and Tuta said that I graduated, and they stepped back, and and so I've just kind of been like, okay, well, I kind of feel what's coming, and I have to like I wanted to just explore. I wanted to explore myself a little bit before going and doing my own channel, just so I can have fun with it.
Beautiful.
So we'll look forward to that channel coming about soon. Because
Yeah.
I feel like you should be doing a channel.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got a lot to give.
JJ, I'm sorry, put the pressure on you, JJ.
No, I know. I understand. No, I definitely get that. And yeah, I do. I have a lot to share and give. Yeah, it's just right now it's turned into like a writing thing. It's just kind of reintroducing me to like this poetry that I used to write.
Well,
And
that
so I love that, and I love these writing things I do. I've worked on some of my healer friends with it, and the stuff that we get through these writing short writing experiences is amazing. And then you go from there, like you can give like a whole complete reading when somebody tells you what they wrote. You know, it's the coolest thing ever. So I guess I have to figure out how to do that on YouTube.
gosh, it sounds like that would be fairly easy, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's lovely. Yeah. I see you going through a tunnel or a cave system and finding a direction there. It's like
Yeah, that's what we did in shamanism class.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you can visit, you go through the tree.
Yeah.
Just regular day, just go through the tree.
Yeah. All the time in meditation.
Yeah, and then you can go to the there's like Middle Earth, Under Earth, Upper. And yeah, I really do enjoy going into the earth for those caves, and there'll be like these little treasure chests that you can check out.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here. And we'll have all the information on JJ and how to get a hold of her in the description. So thanks so much. And we will see you all later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, JJ.
Bye.
Bye.